know this was Sami Zayn's goal tonight, to find his way back into the good graces of the Tribal Chief, and now it's time to execute the game plan.
This is what they came here for. The problem on the island of relevancy is Kevin Owens.
Find the thorn in Roman's side and extract it with extreme prejudice. That is exactly what's happening. Oh no.
KO continues to fight, but 4-on-1.
What the heck? Drew McIntyre! Sheamus, where the hell did they come from?
Out of the crowd, the Scottish Warrior, the Celtic Warrior!
Evening the numbers game, McIntyre and Sheamus are on Monday Night Raw, bringing the fight to the bloodline.
Championship match to come on Friday Night SmackDown. We're getting a taste right now, big knee. McIntyre, Glasgow kiss.
McIntyre and Sheamus have cleared the ring of the bloodline. The bloodline won the battle, but the war is far from over. Reinforcements from Friday Night SmackDown in the form of Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, saving the day for Owens.
Biggest mistake he just made.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.